Hi, my name's Davies. I'm a hypnotherapist, life coach and a sports performance coach. Today what I'm going to talk about is moving your life, your sport or whatever it is to the next level. So if we just look at the flip chart for a moment, the whiteboard. Normally when we go through life we start at the bottom level. So let's just take this for example, which is sport. So what happens if we're playing a sport and we get better and better at it? Kind of reach a ceiling here, and generally what you find with people is their success reaches a peak, and then what happens is that kind of goes down again. Now they don't go back to exactly the last level of success, but it actually feels like that when we get a little bit worse at what we're doing. So generally what you find with people is they kind of go through life like this. So they have the highs and lows. So if this was in a relationship or love, you tend to get this kind of experience. Now, what I'm on about today is about smashing through limitations and barriers. So let's assume this person's at the next level or moving into the next level. So what happens is when they hit this ceiling here, we actually need to break through this. And the only way we can break through this and stop bouncing back down again is it's with a sustained effort. I mean, this is about every day, every week, every month, continuing to work on that thing that you want to achieve. And then what happens here, so we actually break through, and this is what we call metaphorically moving up to the next level. Now what happens when we do this is the ceiling, if we move through and consolidate, what I mean consolidate is once we've broken through that barrier, we remember everything we've done to get there, and over a period of time that then, instead of becoming a ceiling, then becomes a floor for us, so we can't then bounce back down. So what happens again as we reach the next level, kind of get a period of time like this, until again we decide that we're going to try and break through that next barrier, and again it takes a sustained effort. So if this was sport and you were a boxer or something like that, you're having difficulty moving up, say you've had 10 fights and you want to move into the under-20s and you've had a few losses, this would mean a sustained effort working on new different shots. Might be a hook, might be an uppercut, something like that. So, and also your defence, it might be your footwork. So you continue to practice and consolidate yourself so that you feel comfortable in that next zone there. So again, this is what would be happening. So this is the same in life. So what you'll notice, there are different levels here of success. What you'll notice that every time you're at one of these levels, the bottom here is the lowest success you can have, and up here is the top. So over a period of time, what you tend to find is the longer it goes on, the more success you need. Some people are quite happy to just stay at one level and they're very satisfied, with their lives. But what I'm saying is, if you want to move up to the top level, your effort needs to continue to increase and to continue to consolidate at every new level. So my advice is, if this was to do with education or something like that, to do with learning a new skill, once again, your natural skill level might put you here. But if you understand how the mind works and how the effort and reward process works, you'll know that when it gets difficult here, that's when the really successful people, like they say, the tough get going. So they know that at this point, when you're breaking through that new ceiling to make it a new floor, around this point is the hardest part. So that's what we want you to understand, that when you get to the hardest part, when you're breaking through that new level, that's when the effort's there. The actual easiest part is when you've broken through and you're here. This part here, sort of from going from there to there, that part's when you feel the most rewards, the most success, until you reach the top, and then you have to make a decision. Are you going to have a rest, allow it to go like this, or are you going to break through again? So just remembering, it's possible to go like that, providing you put the effort in at those really difficult times. I hope you found that useful. Any questions, any feedback for me, just email me or drop me a line and I'll get back to you. I hope you've enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.